Hi there, it's Haley. This is my cultural self-sharing video presentation. I'm going to be talking about my cultural heritage, which on my dad's side of the family in the past is Catholic. And so I have a little something to represent that. This is my artifact, and my dad let me borrow it. It comes in this little canister, and it actually was in a little set of two, but the other one was a little more fragile and kind of broken, so I did not bring it with me. I even just dropped it. But the little case is actually from France. I don't know if you can see that there. But it's just like this little, I don't even know material. This is, it could be copper. But this is actually the thing that I will be more focusing on. It's a little mini Catholic figure. It's Mary. The other one, it was Mary and a little baby Jesus. And it kind of just sits in here. It's a little mini pocket symbol thing. The shape and kind of structure, my dad was kind of assuming that it was more practical for someone who is in the military or in war. Obviously anyone could carry it in their pocket, but kind of just its makeup might have been more convenient for somebody in that kind of lifestyle. My family actually, on my dad's side, I don't know if I said this already, is kind of from Germany. And then originally they came over to Missouri, and it was my dad's grandfather who moved to California. And then from there, my grandfather kind of became more like Protestant Christian. And so now faith is super important in my life and in my family. And so this little thing, it's meaning to me, is kind of it's a symbol of my great grandfather's Catholic faith, but also it's kind of a symbol to me, and it just represents faith and in its importance that it's carried, and the importance of faith with my life and to me. When my grandfather first became Christian and gave his life to Jesus, he did it with my grandma, and then they got married. I don't know how long after, or I don't know a lot. My family doesn't really talk about it a ton, but I know that my grandparents and my dad and his siblings all were missionaries at one point, and they had gone to Hong Kong, and they did a lot of work there, just sharing the gospel with the people over there. And I just think it's really interesting in how they took their faith and it played a major role in their lives. A lot of people are Christian and they give their lives to God, but I think that's like a really big thing, to fully commit and fully devote your time to God for that period of time. So I think that's interesting. And not that this is like the same as going and being a missionary, but I just think it's kind of cool how these things play a role into my family's kind of religious heritage. And it's important to me in that it's something that we talk about. It's something that's very centered to my relationships with my grandparents and my parents. It's a focus, and it influences the way we communicate with one another, and the way that it is something that we talk about a lot. But yeah, I just think it's really interesting how kind of like the main idea is that religion has been super important. Religion, but also faith really important to my family throughout the years, and that this is still around. I think we don't have a lot of things like this, little things from other generations, and so I think it's really cool that he had this, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it specifically and share about it. It's kind of one of the only things that we have. We don't have a super ton of information about it, and the Wi-Fi is down at Simpson this evening, or else I would do a little more research about it. But it's just a mini Catholic pocket symbol Mary thing. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, thank you.